Hey guys, as you know, at Liberty we like to question what we do and why we do it in the modern Western world. And so I've been thinking, why do we have a single room for each of our children? And that's become the gold standard. So each child must have their own bedroom. We tell ourselves it's about independence and privacy and giving them space to grow. What if this idea that's so ingrained in our society is more about consumption than it is care? And it's maybe making our kids not more independent, but more disconnected. So I've been looking at the history of it, and for most of human history, families lived and slept together in a single room, often huddled together. And it wasn't just out of necessity, it was practical, nurturing and emotionally grounding. And privacy was just, it wasn't a concept, that's kind of been around for the last 150 years. So anthropologic studies about pre-industrial times and indigenous cultures, communal sleeping was a normal thing across the world, from rural Eastern Europe to tribal Africa to feudal Japan. Children and parents together slept. They shared space, they shared warmth, they shared stories and security. And so it was only the wealthiest kind of families and societies across the Western world that had a surplus of housing and electricity, heating, and of course like things to fill the room with. And so when you give each child its own room, there's going to be more furniture, more beds, more wardrobes, more desks, more shelves, more electronics. Now we've got TVs and consoles and tablets and more clothes. Because we've got separate wardrobes, it invites a capacity for fashion. There's more toys and gadgets marketed by age, gender, identity. Each child has got to have separate things. They don't just share a couple dolls or wooden sticks. Children begin to define their identity through their stuff rather than their family, because that's what they've got, that's what they own, that's kind of what they've been told that kind of represents them. And the result, I think, is potentially more loneliness, more anxiety, and kind of a false sense of independence. That's really disconnect. Like the average UK home has more bedrooms than people, and yet people feel lonelier than ever. I wonder if this contributes to that problem. What do you guys think? If you like this idea, like and subscribe and comment. Tell me what you think.